Hey, so we are just starting. I have one person. Thank you for joining me. Maybe it'll just be you and I the whole time. That'd be pretty okay. I'd be fine with that because I'm really excited about what I have here, whether I'm alone or not. Look at these. So I went to, hey Kelly. So I went to my tobaccoist today and I bought 5 kinds of cigarettes. Marty! Kelly beat you. If anyone was going to beat you, Marty, though, you got to hand it to Kelly because it's okay. So, I bought these today and they were like 70 something dollars, which is insane. Kelly, you waved at the screen. Is that because you started with the wine before this? So, yeah, so I spent 70 fucking bucks on cigars and cigarettes. And I know that like some European people have told me to try Dunhills, but I didn't think they sold them in the US, but I guess they're just really hard to find here and like $18 for a box. They better be the best goddamn cigarettes I've ever had. And Nat Sherman, which the guy told me they're about to close. So hopefully I don't love them because that would suck. Hey Borko, I found Dunhills. I was excited about this. That's what Borko smokes. But hopefully I don't love any of these too much because they are way too expensive. And then I found clove. Kelly and I used to smoke clove cigarettes. And then I found this, Camel number 9, which I have since, I had no idea what they were when I bought them, but I found they are a very mild cigarette. So I refreshed my Capris and VS 120s for this, but I have to get into these. Like, it's been hard to not get into them. Okay, I want to try the black and gold, this. So it's still just 100 cigarettes. They're almost $1 each. Hopefully I'm not like, these are my new Moors, because then like, holy, oh no. Look at these. These are amazing. And they have a little, oh my God, even the box is cute. This is bad. Because I needed to find even, because $9 a pack or $100 a carton isn't enough money to spend on cigarettes. I had to find something even more over the top. So I guess, are these cigarettes or are they really tiny cigars? It says cigarette. I'm so excited. It's really mild. I thought they'd be crazy. Crazy mild, actually, but definitely cigarette. Practice my rings. You practice your rings. Direct inhales? I mean, you mean just without opening my mouth to let air in? Yes. Besides the smoke. Like that. Also, I'm keeping it classy. I have tried weed before. It's not really my thing. We have the wine and the Yeti, and Dan already chastised me about the chance of him giving me shit for putting my red wine in the fridge, which I clearly didn't do. That's why there's not condensation on it. Sorry, Dan. So I told him I was going to do it anyway, and then he was like, I should have known better than to tell you not to do something. Like, that's just... You know, I've remembered everything I've ever forgot today, except leather gloves. I remembered a holder that is actually a, thanks Porco, you're gonna take Dan's spot. I remember a holder, which was a very nice gift from a subscriber, which I think will fit the Moors. I remembered to charge and bring my vape, which I never use or think about, but seems like one person always asks about that. I brought my leather jacket that I haven't put on, but I forgot leather gloves. We're gonna have to have, maybe the next one will just be just leather gloves and smoking to make up for my screw ups. Thank you. Kelly, how much of that wine have you had yet? Because this is me starting. Okay, Zachy, we'll do it. I actually don't go out in public that much. So no, not really. I guess once all this shit is over, I will. But not yet. Hi, Ranger. Thank you, Mathis. Oh, no, my English is not perfect, so you're fine. And I can only speak one language, so. Kelly, you had to try the wine first? I will. I'm forcing myself. Oh my God, these are strong. Whoa, that just hit me. I'm forcing myself to stay at half a pack a day. I've been smoking regularly since Corona started. Trees on the beach, you made it. Well, I actually sold the warehouse on Thursday, so it's not mine anymore. But I have 2 videos that I made on the roof. One for the regular channel and one for next month's Patreon. So that was our send-off. It's really humid today, Robbie, but thank you. I know it's sad because it was good for making videos, but talk about an expensive thing to keep just for videos. So no, I'm so glad to not have it anymore, for it to not be my responsibility when it gets broken into. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about how I look when I smoke. I don't know. It's like, how do you feel like I mean, it's just like a basic thing. It's like, how do you feel you look when you wash your hands or when you cook? It's just a thing. It's the thing I regularly do now. The thing I regularly do now, Kelly. So get ready for next weekend. Whenever we're tiling your shower, I'm gonna be like, okay, we got a row. I've got to go smoke. I tried to fit this into the holder. The next one that I get out that fits into the holder, then we'll use it. No, I already found a different storage place. That it's in New Albany, and it has a stripper pole in the office. I talked about this, I think I talked about on one of the videos. It doesn't matter, whatever. I'll say something twice. I say things twice all the time. Thank you, Liam. But there's a stripper pole in the office, which we're gonna take out, unfortunately, because it's kind of in the way. But I'm going to make a video with it first. I'm gonna spray that thing down all thoroughly. I'm not gonna touch it. Don't read me wrong. I do like Scotland. I will smoke 2 at once. I'm planning on smoking 2 Virginia Slims at once, a little later. But I should do like a fireman role play or something with the stripper pole in the background. I think, yeah. I think it'd be fun, but I'm not gonna get on it for sure. I would fall on my face and die. And that would, like I've said, like my sister and I have this running like pact that we have to make however we die. Like our tombstone we have to make our tombstone be whatever killed us. So mine will probably be a box of cigarettes, but if my stupidity kills me before This does. It might be a stripper pole. Thank you, Antonio. Dan's not here. Dan's working. Yeah, I tried. You saw on the live, I tried to get Kelly to smoke more. It's just not her thing. And I don't want to, hello, Tuber, though. I don't want to force smoking on anybody else. If you don't even factor in the unhealthiness, whatever, then it's expensive, especially when you get hooked on mores. What do you think of people who hate me? I don't really think about people who hate me. Thank you, Borgo. There are people who hate me, but that's fine. I don't care. Actually, I smile when I get nice comments, but I really smile when I get mean ones. It's probably just a really big flaw in my personality, but say the mean ones, it's fine. I have I don't know, there's probably something wrong with me that when someone doesn't like me, it does not matter. I can speak while smoking. I don't know. I don't think you're born with a smoking fetish, because it's I think it's something that generally, maybe, especially in your childhood, you kind of develop, or later. I think I think fetishes are something you develop for a specific reason. At least that's how mine have been, but probably not born with one. I don't know. Maybe. What cigarettes do I smoke? I usually smoke Moors, but I'm trying a bunch of them today. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, actually, I am gonna smoke a cigar because these are cigars. They're baby cigars. There's wine. See, you weren't born with it. It happened. I vape almost never, but since there's always one person who asks on the live stream, and I'm like, it's in the house and dead, I actually remembered to charge it today. Wow, I didn't do anything. Oh, we don't need pugs. We don't need pugs. They'd be going crazy. I don't use moisturizer. I just wash my face with water and shampoo that falls in my face in the shower. I've been growing my hair, I don't know, a couple of years. Probably cut it 2 years ago. Meow. Yeah, I can appreciate girls who have long nails and that is diligence. But you cough when trying to vape raw. With how feral I am, I can't have long nails. I've tried and then they always break, and then I have to cut all of them because it looks weird to have one short one, and it's I'm always digging in the garden, or it's the same reason I can't have really nice jewelry. It's I forget to take it off and then I'll get into something. So I'm like a child. You can't do it. I'll smoke a little cigar. I think leather excites me because it is powerful in itself. I have no idea about vape damage versus smoking damage. Yeah, I think the more will fit in the holder. That was really nice of that person that sent it to me. And I think he said that, I think it's a man. He didn't put his real name, but I think he said the mores would fit, so that's cool. I'll get to the VS one. We have 2 hours. We are good. Look at that. I'm talking too much. We have long matches. Nope. 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 Oh, wow. I'm just... Okay. Fine. I really suck at this. You're right. Vaping is unsatisfying, which is why I never really picked it up. I'm still subbing to Ipsy. Actually, I skipped a month this month, Anna, so my next one's in October because I was like, I can't miss a Halloween bag. But I have so many samples. Yeah, I'm striking out. I'm striking out, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, I just did the option to skip a month until October. Oh, cool. Trees. Yeah, I like the different flavors and stuff. It's just like without the fire, and I also am a little bit of a pyro, that it's just not as satisfying to me. Hello to turkey. There we go. Yeah, I like these, but I don't think they're I don't think they're any better than Moors, so that's actually extremely good because these are freaking expensive, and I was really hoping that I would not like these more than Moors, but they're nice. Oof. You know, I've never tried Winston 100s. I will smoke today. Okay. It always seems like when you relight at the end of one, they're shitty. So should we do Dunhill or one of the baby cigars that are vanilla flavored? I think that's awesome. We're gonna do both. And I will get to the Virginia Slim 100s, 120s, because I promised a patron I would do 2 at once, and I will. Oh my gosh. Wow, I've never seen cigarettes like this. They're packaged separately. Oh, look, people saying cigar. Okay, fine. I'll do the cigars first. But these are really interesting. I guess they're really big in Europe, but I've never seen cigarettes that were packaged this way. Classy, Ross. I totally get that and appreciate it. Oh, my necklace. It's very American. It's a silver quarter from 1954, which was the year my mom was born, and then it's stamped. It's like the Liberty lady, and then she's stamped out. Bought it at an art fair. My favorite cigarette brand are Moors. It's an interesting question. Why you make yourself addicted? I guess I did kind of make myself addicted. I did purposefully smoke a lot of cigarettes, but I guess just because I wanted to. I know that's an awful answer, but it's the only one I have. Okay, so these are filtered because I don't do unfiltered. Hi, Tony. I'm not smoking 2 cigars at once. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're little cigars. Wow, that's weird to see a filtered cigar. Isn't that weird? Maybe that's just weird for me. Everyone else is like, oh, I've done that before. They smell like vanilla, which is good because that's what they're supposed to. Have your life changed since you regular? My life has changed in that I started smoking over COVID changed, and everyone's life changed then. I do feel like I could stop when I want. If I go 3 or 4 hours without smoking, like if I go do something with my family and I don't want to smoke around them, when I get back, I'm like, oh, I want a cigarette. But I think it'd be the same way as like cutting out sugar, which I know people are addicted to sugar too, but let's try one of these things again to light a cigar. If it's a dud again, we won't try again. And I'm not going to try to strike it. Okay, fine. I guess they're old. I was trying to satisfy the people who love matches, but it just didn't happen. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to inhale that because it's a cigar. But it's filtered, so... I don't have a designer cigarette case. I mean, I have like the metal one, but I think it was like $19 on Amazon or something. I can deep inhale. I'm not going to do it with this because I'm not even sure I'm supposed to inhale this. But I will inhale it. Although since it has a filter, you would think you're supposed to inhale it. Why else would you filter it? Hello to Texas. Ooh, Anna. Do it. I will always be the devil on your shoulder. I can smoke 2 at once. I'm going to. I'm just not doing it yet. Yeah, I would think so. It's weird to have a cigar that has a filter. It's not super vanilla-y, even though it says it's vanilla flavored, but it's got a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. It's like a cigarette. It's basically a cigarette. It does. It does, Kelly. And you know what? We should try it next weekend. Yes, I get nicotine cravings. I also feel like I could stop, like, drinking ever and it wouldn't... Because I stopped drinking for a year. Probably... I started back this past January, but the year before that, I really only smoked in, like, a video, like, once, and it was just for the video. I just did. But I think stopping smoking would be about that hard. I mean, like, I don't really want to, so I'm not going to right now, but I don't think it's gonna, like, kill me when/if I decide to stop. Oh. Cigars at the sea, that sounds cool. It is a little harsher than a regular cigarette. And it is, the filter's working. No, William, I don't mean to ignore you. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling up. I still don't see your question. Where is it? Okay, I still don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I didn't ignore you. I'm sorry. I keep playing with my necklace since you mentioned it. Yeah, smoking 2 of these at once would be downright unpleasant, so I'm not going to. We will see the holder when I go to a more... Maybe a Dunhill will fit in it. What are Dunhills? Are they hundreds? Yeah, they're hundreds. Had to hold them up to the other ones. Is this a Villager? It says Villager. Is this different? It seems like we've been having some, like, I don't really think, if we're getting affected by the hurricane, it's not in any, like, hugely noticeable way. It's probably just popping up as rain that it feels like we should have had anyway. It likes the smoke. I do enjoy when I inhale. It's true. Hookah. Oh, I had a hookah video with Kelly 2 live streams ago. That's the drunkest I've ever been on camera. And whenever we went over, and then whenever I shut it off was because I was starting to, like, really feel it, and I was like, this doesn't need to be on camera. A French inhale with a cigar is harder. Marlboro Touch Aqua. I've never tried it. I like Marlboro. And I found out that is what my dad used to smoke. And I also found out that my grandfather used to smoke unfiltered Camels in the field whenever, because my dad grew up in on a farm in Iowa, and my grandfather, you know, really ran the farm, and he was out there in the field smoking unfiltered Camels, and I think that's pretty badass. It's not that I want Kelly to smoke. Kelly, just know, whenever you see me with one, you are always welcome to have one, but she just doesn't seem to like them, so I feel like it would almost be more rude to keep offering. I'm good, Frankie. Oh yeah, good thing I'm Ross. I remember Katrina. I was in college. It was rough. Yeah, Kelly, definitely not the drunkest I've ever been with you, because we had moonshine that night. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Kelly. You've never seen me drunk. I love Chesterfield cigarettes. Yes, Anna, I get drunk. If we ever hang out in real life, I probably will. Kelly does look amazing when she smokes. I drink. I smoke when I drink, but I do not drink every time I smoke, or I would be an alcoholic. And I don't need that on top of already being a smoker. Oh, I'm glad you caught my live. Extremely good. I'm extremely good. I work YouTube. That is what I do. Thanks, Marco. Yeah, I think the filter's about there. I don't feel like I hate relighting when it's so close to the end. I keep saying that. Okay. Tried those. Tried those. We're gonna try Dunhill. The cigar is gone. I'll dangle something else. I know. 13,000 does not sound like that much. Patreon really helps, and my husband also has his own business, so obviously that helps. But as far as me working, YouTube is the only thing I do. I'm not going to talk about how much I make. I am sociable on YouTube. I am not sociable very much in real life. Like if I met you guys, like if my channel did ever get big enough and I did do a meet and greet or something, I'd be very much the same. But I just am not a big like partier at all. It's the reason I have one friend, Kelly. Okay, I'll do a direct. Dip some Copenhagen. I don't dip. If that's what dip some Copenhagen means. Oh, let's try. Let's see if this fits the filter. Nope, not even close. Mine doesn't have holes in it. Borka sent me a picture of Dunhills and they had holes, like holes around it, but mine don't have that. Maybe America doesn't like holes because I think it would make it easier to smoke more faster. Yeah, people who dip, that's totally cool, your thing, but it's just not my thing. I think it's maybe the lack of fire. It doesn't sound as appealing to me. Oh, my weekend. This should be the weekend the stairs get finished. That would be pretty great. And then tomorrow I'm going to start staining and painting them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I smoke about a half pack a day, and I really try to make myself stick to it. I will smoke 2 at once later. I don't think it's weird to be fascinated by something you're not familiar with yourself. I don't really feel like going a day without smoking. Spanky. I like the Dunhill. It reminds me of something. Does it remind me of a Marlboro? Are Dunhills like Marlboros? Or am I making that up? Maybe I'm making that up. I would like to smoke hookah again, Kelly. Maybe we can do that next weekend. That'd be fun. I'm drinking wine right now. I like them. And those cocktails, which were just lemonade, were lemonade and lemonade flavored moonshine. And I don't just drink wine, I also drink beer. I like ale. But no moonshine. That's why it hit me so hard. Because I had like 3 glasses, and Kelly was making them, and she likes the taste of alcohol. Unlike me, I don't like the taste of like whiskey or bourbon, like really strong alcohol. I just am not really that into it. But Kelly was making them, so they were probably half moonshine. Weren't they, Kelly? Mr. Hamster! She makes a good cocktail in that it will fuck you up, but I think after you've had one of them, though, you can't really tell if they're good or not because of how much moonshine is in them. Yes, Marco. Kelly's not even, oh yeah, you're not even defending yourself. She's such a bad influence. Like, I went to a, yeah, sure, why not? I went to this bar that she was doing like Celtic dancing at, and she was like, order this on the menu. It tastes great. You can't even taste the alcohol. I ordered it, and it was a glass of whiskey, and I had like half a sip, and then I was like, you can drink this. And then she drank it like it was nothing. I saw the Irish blood in her. Redheads. I'm letting it absorb because you asked. I think it's done. No, I'm still a little, whatever. I know, you are an enabler. She is. Whenever I was, I don't know, Kelly, what was I? 17? We stayed out all night, and we stayed at, I told my mom I was staying at Kelly's house. We stayed at our friends' houses, and then my mom found out and called Kelly's mom and shouted at her that Kelly was an enabler. But you can see how well that turned out because I'm 33 and still best friends with her, so. Jameson. Oh, I've never tried that. Yeah, some people can't. What? Dude, I'm seeing your things where you're saying I'm ignoring you, but I'm scrolling up, I'm not seeing your actual questions. I don't mean to ignore you at all. American Sig. Is that what you're talking about? I don't think so. Tullamore and Dew. I have no idea what that is. Ah, sorry. I did not comment on that. I'm drinking right now. Obviously. Yeah. I also got in a lot of trouble for watching Dogma whenever I was little. My parents were a bit. I have been technically to Las Vegas, but just to the airport, so I saw the slots there, but not ever like hung out there. I've been to Reno, and I've been to Atlantic City. I could drink from the bottle. It's definitely more classy. Irish whiskey. Yeah, I should try that. I don't even know what I would do going to England. Dan and Elizabeth would be a horrible influence. Actually, I only know of one other person who started smoking this late too, and he was what, 36, 37? I usually have my first cigarette around 9. It takes about that long to get everything done that I have to get done. Okay, let's open a pack of more so I can try this holder, because I want to. I want to try this holder. I was gonna say it'll probably fit at Virginia. I want to do 2 of those at once, and doing one with a holder and one alone would not bode well, I don't think. The closest thing to a cigar I have is that, which it says it's a cigar, but it's filtered, so it's a pussy cigar. Oh yeah, this kind of, yeah, this fits. It fits perfectly. Uh-oh, I bent the filter. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's long. That's what she said. Kelly is my best friend, and she's on the live stream. She doesn't usually make it, so I'm pretty happy that she's here. Extremely happy that she's here. Oh, I will definitely smoke a pipe again. Oh my god, this is long. I'm just gonna stop saying that's what she said. Oh yeah, because of how tightly it's fitted, it's really good. Her name on here is Louise, which I don't feel like that's that bad outing her because she's commenting when I talk to Kelly and answering me, so sorry, Kelly. Oh, the wine bottle is open, and it is in the Yeti. I have seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, and I have one of the super shitty Breakfast at Tiffany's style Audrey Hepburn holders, which really works horribly, and then someone sent me this one, which is actually real. I have picked someone up from jail, but I have never been in jail myself, fortunately. I've always been able to talk myself out of situations. No, I never would have thought I would be a smoker 2 years ago. It is easier for women to talk themselves out of getting in trouble. Which I would say I'm sorry for that, but I'm really not. I'm glad I can talk myself out of trouble. Thank you, Spanky. I love your name. I need to refill this. Thank you. Maybe offer something. The fan is blowing cold air. Well, I mean, it's blowing room temperature air, but it feels colder because thanks, Ross. Non-cop Ross. Thank you, Spanky. I've loved having it. Oh, Dan, it's pretty much room temperature now anyway. Are you happy? It's weird ashing with a holder. Hey, guys, gays. So how do you guys think Coos says his name? Because he got, I don't think actually deeply offended, but deeply offended when I don't know how many cigarettes I'll smoke this live. We'll see. Whenever I pronounced his name Coos. Koos. How would you pronounce that? Cause? But that's not how it's spelled. That like booze with a K. Gary. I do not do custom videos, William. The closest thing to customs I do would be on Patreon. Like pretty much all my Patreon videos are requests from Patreon, but that's the closest thing I do to customs. Thank you, John. I'm probably not supposed to chew on this. Coos. I don't know who that is. Irons. So yeah, next weekend. Yes, Anna, I'm so glad that you're here. Which, smoking fetish people, totally cool. I don't know. Ask me in 5 years, Blake. Next weekend I will be crammed in a bath, well, not a bathtub, but a bath shower pan with Kelly, teaching her how to tile. Lots of people have different kinds of fetishes, and it's totally cool, and we don't judge them for it here. It's really the only reason I would ever, like, kick or ban someone if they were saying shit about... I mean, you say shit about me, I do not care. Say shit about somebody else on the channel, I care. Go for it, Gary. I've tried turquoise. I don't know what that is. No, because I don't know what it is. Oh yes, we will definitely use thinset. I don't know how you could do it without thinset. That would be pretty bad. I like the holder. I don't see me using it, like, probably very regularly, but I appreciate how well made it is and that it actually works, unlike the other one I have. The other one is, I think, more costume, which is fair. That's what most people would want when they order it, but it depends on, mostly I would think standard cigarettes like Marlboro or Camels or something are like $5. Moors are $9 here. Moors are my favorite cigarette, yes. You're from Kentucky and you own pugs? Give me your pugs. It's so bad. When I see a pug, I'm like, I want that pug. But you know the pug owner loves it just as much as I love mine. but I want to acquire every pup that's ever lived. So, not really, Willie. I think it's more like for show, and so your hands don't smell, and also kind of removes the smoke further away from your eyes. So I guess that's nice because sometimes you, especially when you're dangling, you do get smoke in your eyes. So. I would have said Dunhill, but since I found them today, I'm pretty happy. I'm definitely addicted to cigarettes. Oh, while reading, thank you, Gary. Yeah, I have another installment of the Halloween Tree coming up. I think I did a better job reading out loud. It's just not something I do very often. It's not something anyone does very often. I have one pipe video on my normal channel. Okay. I'm feeling a bit, not quite like I want to do 2 yet. Sorry, but I will. Scotland. I do want to try these. Splash. I don't go out that much, just like everyone. Everyone doesn't go out that much right now. So I really started smoking whenever COVID started. So I haven't really had much experience smoking out much yet. That would be a better question when stuff gets back to normal. It'd be a better answer when stuff gets back to normal. Oh, wow, these are strong. Very strong clove smell. And they're fat. There's no way there are 20 in this pack. I usually smoke menthols on live streams, but today, weirdly enough, I don't have any. How many are in here? There are 12 in here. Wow, those are thick. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've smoked a clove cigarette since I was 18 with Kelly. That's probably why I got so excited when I saw them today. Yeah, Frankie. Yeah. I grated my thumb. I was using a grater yesterday. I grated my thumb. That was fun. I actually don't like coffee at all. Whoa, those are strong. Holy shit. Yeah, actually the carpenter that's working on my stairs right now that I've started smoking, I don't smoke weed. Now that I started smoking, I notice I want to know what everybody smokes regularly. I feel like somehow it tells me something about them. And he's smoking Camel Wides. Yeah, Ross, I saw that. I think they started really with the vapes, banning all the flavors of vapes. John St. Francis, I believe that. Just like the Native Americans smoked peace pipes with the settlers, and you see how that turned out. No, I'm not smoking in the car. I don't smoke in my car. It lingers too much. I don't know about turning me on. The smell of smoke, I don't know, it makes me want to smoke. I've done a gameplay video of Animal Crossing whenever I showed my village. It's not an innuendo for anything. This is loud when I inhale. Mark, you like hard drags, don't you? Masson. Good evening. No, Dr. Deer, I never, ever watch my videos. Ever. Ferris. Sometimes. It doesn't linger quite as much, I think, that is if I smoked in an enclosed place, like I never smoke in my house. Thank you, Erez. I always feel weird pronouncing people's names because I know I'm going to really screw it up. Ross. That's awful. It almost tastes like chocolate. Man, that is really big after the more. Yes, the warehouse, I sold it last Thursday, which was bittersweet. I mean, it was fun, but it's nice to not have that responsibility anymore. Now I just have a warehouse. The previous owner put a stripper pole in. And the guy that rented me the warehouse was like, you know, it was one of those chained to the, what did he say, radiator situations. Like the girlfriend of the guy who rented the warehouse before me was a stripper. And I guess he liked her being close, or he literally chained her to a radiator, but there aren't radiators in there. So maybe he chained her to the stripper pole, but I don't think so. I think it's just he was using it as an expression, but he didn't act like he was. Everyone in my family doesn't know about me. Oh, families and like parents and sister, they don't know that I smoke regularly. I don't watch anybody else's smoking videos. Probably because I don't want to be like copycat-ish, like, or be influenced by the way anyone else does things. It's probably stupid, but that's how I feel about it. Whoa, it's like all poppy, like wet wood in a bonfire. So, the matches didn't work. I'm trying to sort things. Yeah, actually, that's all my husband smokes are Camel Turkish Royals. They're fine. They're just not really my thing. Just like, I think of them as like the IPA of cigarettes. Like, I don't really like IPA beer, but Camel Turkish Royals are kind of almost bitter to me the same way that IPAs are. I do have a smoking fetish. But I'm sorry. What would I think if my husband cheated on me? I'd be shocked. He barely keeps up with me. Hi, James. How is the corona situation there now? I think it's about the same here as it is in any other smaller town in the US. Just very present, everyone wearing masks, everyone keeping their distance, you know, standard. I don't know. I'd probably be open to smoking with other people. I did smoke pipe the other day. I love it. I love the smell of pipe smoke. Actually, Kelly's father is who got me interested in smoking pipe because he was helping build the garage, and he was walking around with this badass pipe hanging out of his mouth while cutting wood and stuff. It was awesome. And I kept catching whiffs of it, and it smelled like Irish cream. So I went and bought the same kind of tobacco he smokes, and it was great. Smoking one of these is like smoking two of anything else. I need to catch up on Lucifer. I've really only watched like the first season. I still haven't caught up on it at all. I'm talking about cheating. I think if that happens in a relationship, you are probably not happy with the person you're with anyway. I don't know. I don't have any moccasins. I think I'd be really, I don't know, probably want really real ones. Do you plan your days by the hour? Do you plan your weeks? No. My favorite ASMR artist. Ugh. Hmm. I shouldn't say the things I'm thinking. It comes and goes. Sometimes I'll be like, this is my favorite ASMR artist, and they'll do something, and I'm like, maybe not. So I'm not going to answer that. Cork filtered cigarette. See, I see that question about cork filtered cigarettes. What is a cork filtered cigarette? A cigarette, because like the white, very fibrous filter is the only thing I ever really find. And whenever I think of cork, I think of like that. Whoa, that was loud. Sorry. So I'm not gonna get into that. No one cares anyway. It's just very off topic and personal thoughts. I think it all depends on the relationship. I think it happens whenever relationships are already not that strong. I've never woken up. Okay, I take that back. I have definitely woken up in the middle of the night and smoked, but usually whenever I'm troubled about something, it's not usually it's not a nightly thing. White with brown filter. Oh, I don't have any of those. Spanky. Thank you for telling me what the heck that is. Okay, so we are going to try one of these, and then after this, I will smoke 2 Virginia Slims because I have promised. And I'm very curious about, whoa, I've never seen a, well, cool, Liam. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, so I'm glad you found a place you like. Okay, so the filter is white. Oh, okay, the whole thing's white and pink. White and pink. It's the best day of my life so far. I have a daughter. I have a toddler the day she was born. I know it's stupid, but it's true. These are mild. I have tried non-filtered cigarettes, but I can't get through a whole one. I just don't like it. In 2008, I've never seen them before. I smoke after I get everything done I need to get done for the day. Then I will have my first cigarette. I guess kind of as a reward. I'm one of those people that can't just like sit when there's something that needs to be done. Definitely. JD. Wait, is that a personality trait of someone who's OCD? They can't settle down whenever there's something to be done. I'm also extremely particular about how I do things. I don't think that's cork. Heart filter. I don't know what that means. Yes, I'm sure I will do another pipe video. I like it too much, even though I'm horrible at it. But I got so many good tips in the last one that I did that I feel like going into that again, I would be much better prepared. My favorite food as a child. Probably the same thing any kid likes. Pretty generic. I hated onions. Now they're one of my favorite foods. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'll do full-time pipe. My dad only smoked pipe whenever I was little, and I remember playing with his pipe filters and stuff, his different pipe accoutrements. But I don't see ever giving up on cigarettes for pipe completely. My favorite food now is sushi. I love sushi. Yeah, actually, I do smoke a lot after I eat. It's like a good way to finish off dinner. Dan, you want to see the wine bottle, Dan? You want to see it? It's pretty much room temperature now. No, see? No condensation at all. I didn't do anything bad to it. Hopefully always clean sushi. No one wants a tapeworm. I did refill. I guess I kind of did it off camera. Sorry. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah. Let me guess, you haven't refilled your glass at all. Oh, Dan, this is that wine, you know, because this is the most appropriate way to drink room temperature wine. I didn't have sushi as a kid. My parents were not very adventurous with food. They ate steak cooked until it was gray, which I could not eat. Oh God, and other really awful things. There's not ice in it, okay? I'm not that crazy. But there's not ice. But now I kind of wish there was, but there's not. See, no ice sound. Sounds good, Gary. Actually, my ASMR tier does already involve hose for next month. And boots. And clothes. Elizabeth, do you drink your wine at room temperature or do you chill it? And what does Dan do to you if you chill it? I can be a meat and potatoes person if I'm in the right mood. Actually, I'm making steak and mashed potatoes for dinner tonight. No, Ross, I'm not that kind of person. Wait, it was a guy? Oh, gosh. No, that sounded really sexist. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant if I would have thought that someone would have been drinking Zinfandel with Sprite, I would have thought it was a dainty lady, like a mimosa or something. I'm making myself stick to half a pack a day. I do like generally light. I like lighter food. I'm gonna break into this. Boop. And I've opened a lot of packs. So I've been saving a lot of them for this. I usually smoke more. Yeah, I drink wine for the antioxidants because it's good for me. I say as I light 2 cigarettes. Who used to be so sweet, Dan? Oh no. The leeches aren't going to help. If anything, they'll make it worse. I think moonshine would about kill anybody, except Kelly and me when she feeds it to me. Which I'm hoping. Do you still have any of that lemonade moonshine, Kelly? Because next weekend, that's my price for helping you in your bathroom. Yeah, cigarettes for your health. You know, you see all those ads from the 50s. Plus, if my grandfather smoked filtered Camels for his whole adult life, which he did, he still lived to 93, which is still 3 years longer than I want to last at the very best, so. No. Bye, Borco. Sleep well. I'm not going for any more than 2. I could, I just don't want to. Oh man, Dan, I really think Elizabeth and Kelly and I would have a good time. Although we'd probably get, Kelly doesn't smoke unless I offer her cigarettes. Although we'd probably get really drunk and start like making her say things in her English accent because that'd be fun. Can't please everyone, Dennis. Good, Ross. Good. It's too bad, Gary. Fish. They're actually going down at the same rate this time. Usually when I smoke 2, I start to subconsciously favor one. I do like your profile picture, Dan. Where did you get it? Dan's probably taking heroin because he lives in the 19th century. Is your neighbor a pug? Because my pugs snore all night, every night. All they do is snore. Little monsters. Wow, she must have been really lucky to have worked on your portrait, Dan. Does Elizabeth like it? Good night, Borgo. I had 5 leather jackets. No, I don't think more women should smoke. I don't think anyone should smoke unless they really want to. It's the same thing like having a kid. You don't do it half-heartedly because it'll eat you alive. If you don't really want to. Same thing. Smoking's not something to get into without meaning to and thinking about it. Oh God, Dan. I'm so glad I didn't cut that out because it seems like people enjoyed it, but I can't believe I said that. In my last Q&A, I said dildo instead of dodo. Very good. It'd be really bad if you put a dildo in the oven, though. It'd melt everywhere. Ooh, what are you painting on the back? Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Both. I would say it's a habit and an addiction because you get used to the process. That's not the word I was thinking of. Yeah, scary. A dildo sandwich. Pomp promenade. I don't know the word. And that's going to bother me a lot. Thank you, Antonio. No, I've never made pickle bread. Yes, I smoke in the morning and smoke at night. Yes, Ross. I think that was probably a large part of what made me a regular smoker. Oh my God. See, I'm gullible. It went right over my head. Oh, I love comics. I was really big into graphic novels whenever, especially in college. But I love Brian Wood. Thank you. I have definitely smoked weed, just not really my thing. Because I went to art school, so of course I smoked weed, but... Oh, Kelly and I would love to come in. Actually, down the road, Kelly and I are planning on going to Europe, and I'm definitely going to go to England because I really want to. I'm 33. Good, Frankie. Yeah, don't start back up and then blame me. I don't feel... How many ASMR videos have I filmed? I think I'm close to 200 now. Oh, I like Tank Girl. Do I have dance cards? No, but we'll have to make some. Hello to Brazil. I do have my favorite leather jacket right there. I've never watched the Tank Girl movie, although I know it exists, but I've never seen it. Oh. Yes, Kelly, yes. We will go. Like The Room, so bad it's good. Like the movie The Room. Not the horror movie that I watched for the first time 2 days ago, but like the Tommy Wiseau room. JD, I agree. It's kind of what all my Q&As are, though. Wow, they're like dead even. Look at me. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. No, Antonio. 100 sounds terrible. About a half pack, Leo. No, all my grandparents lived into their 90s, and I saw what that looked like. My ones in Iowa that smoked and tended a farm for their whole lives lived on their own until they died. So that was pretty good. Very good. But you'll never see blonde Lindsay. I was a blonde Lindsay for like 3 years. It'll never happen again. These are done. Let's do a Capri. What do patrons have in store? Dan. The smoking video is the last smoking video I ever did on the roof. And the leather video is a try on with a couple different boots, black skirt, nylons. Fashion show at lunch. Oh, thanks. Yeah, my house is very traditional. I like ultra modern and very traditional. I lived in San Francisco for about 6 months. Big cities are not my thing, I found. Oh, I love capris. I'm very nostalgic about them. Oh, right out the camera. Oops. South Carolina. No, actually, not that I remember. Yeah, I know. The capri looks so little. Yeah, there's no way this would even fit in the holder. It'd be way too little, right? Right? Yeah, way too little. I haven't heard any of it. I liked San Francisco. As far as big cities go, it was fine, but I wouldn't want to live there again, ever. Yeah, it's nice that you can have wine with pizza. It's nice that you can have wine with everything. But the lack of humanity bothered me. I didn't realize how southern, like southern hospitality-ish that Louisville was until I lived in San Francisco. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Dan. Oh, there are definitely still hippies in San Francisco. That would be pretty awesome to smoke a Capri in Capri. Yeah, the trails around San Francisco are awesome, but I also lived in like the downtown part of the city, so I just really saw the grossest parts of it. Thank you, Dan. Pounds. Yeah, San Francisco is. Ugh. I mean, I've been to New York City and Chicago and like pretty much every other major US city, but San Francisco is the only one that just perpetually smelled like pee. Pee and pot. Just like, especially on hot days, because it never really rains there. It's just, you know, when the shop owners have to go out and rinse off their sidewalk every morning, and why? I don't have my driving gloves with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty bad. And plus, all just the things you see on the street in San Francisco. I saw some sex acts that should have absolutely been done in the bedroom in the streets of San Francisco. That's too bad. Yes, you inhale hookah, but I thank you, Ross. Wow, that's a pair flying. But you cannot French inhale it. I tried French inhaling the hookah several times, and it just kept making me cough, which is weird because I don't normally cough. I mean, especially not from smoking, but I think it's because it's so like vapory, so wet. Like your nose does not want to inhale it. It's like trying to breathe water. No, I'm not a really big fan of LA either. I like San Francisco more than I like LA. Yeah, I should absolutely do a stream where I work on wood. Mostly woodwork, not really any metal. A lot of refinishing jobs. I do a lot of like stripping down old things to use in my house. I like New York City a lot. Thanks, Logan. When I hear the name Logan, I just think of Wolverine. I don't have my driving gloves with me, or I would. Norway. I know you. I'm sorry. Hey, at least you don't have a helplessly 80s name like Lindsay. There are worse places to vacation, Ross. For sure. Like, I'm not much of a beach person. I don't have any gloves with me, no. It's the one thing I forgot. Kelly, are you still there? Are you too drunk? Did you pass out? Your parents named you after a comic? That's pretty awesome. No, my parents named me Lindsay because they thought it would be unique in the 80s. Good, Kelly, good. It's kind of unusual. Oh, I'm sure I would love Norway. Kelly, how much of the wine is gone? I'm not gonna get my gloves. It would be too long. My middle name is Anne, which I actually like more than Lindsay, but it's too long. It's too far away. I've been being called Lindsay too long to change it now. Gloves are actually a myth. You've seen them in enough videos to know they're not a myth. It's not 80s, is it? Lindsay and Tingles. Yes, because my last name is Tingles. No, I'm not going to go get the gloves even for $50. No. That is my ashtray. It was clean when I started this. It is going very well. Kelly, did you finish the bottle? I actually wear leather gloves a lot during winter. What are we going to do? American Spirit. The last one. It's quite different than opening all the other boxes. Good. Kelly, I'm only sad that I'm not there to see you after you've drunk a whole bottle of wine. She gets affected by it much quicker than I do. Next stream, I swear, I will have my gloves. My preferred brand are Moors. Pretty good at the English language, I know. I do not have a motorcycle. But they taste totally different, Ross. Did you try the yellow pack? Maybe the red pack of American Spirits tastes the same. Oh, I always have more than 2 bottles of wine on hand. Next stream will probably be about 3 or 4 weeks from now. Do it, Frankie. Exactly, Moon. Leather's been around forever, not just 80s. I like the blue. Oh, damn it. What are those called? They're blue camels. I don't know. The pack's just all blue. I actually like those. I'll like regularly smoke those. Someone I know accidentally left a pack in my house. Big problem. I smoked them. Okay, Ross. Have a good night. Oh, see? That's why I like them, because they're the light version of camels. Yeah, blues. Whatever the blues are, I like those. Yes, I actually just bought 2 different cigarette rollers. I am both married and divorced. I've been divorced. I'm currently married. But I bought rolling papers and filters and 2 different rolling devices to play with in a video. I actually almost brought them out here, but I thought I would be so consumed with trying to figure out how they work that I have 1 child. I have a stepson too, but I myself personally have had one child. No, my partner does not listen to ASMR. He calls them my creepy whisper videos. Does not get it at all. Does Lucky Strike only come in unfiltered? I've wondered that. No. I do have 2 exposed pipes behind me. They are for if I ever finish the 2nd floor of this garage to have plumbing. I just shit my ashtray. Oh, do you mean soft packs or unfiltered? Or is there another difference in how they came back in the day that I'm not thinking of? I think I only have 1 soft pack. Yeah, the Moors. They always come in soft packs. Not weird questions, Frankie. We don't judge here, Frankie. I love you, Frankie. We don't judge here. Oh, metal tins. Yeah, I see those at flea markets sometimes. Backyard, yeah. The yellow device behind me, this is a fan. Yes, Logan. Yeah, I vaguely remember camel flavored, but I don't. Behind it, drill? It's the only other yellow thing I see. Yes, fan. Camel red. No, I haven't. I haven't seen those. Oh, that's just a playset brand. They're just like random things screwed onto the wood. Oh, I have Pall Mall. Pall Mall 100s. Actually, I think the only cigarette I brought out with me that I haven't smoked yet. So, Kelly, am I coming on Friday or Saturday? If I come Friday, we're not working that night. I like not long nails, but I cannot keep them. I am a Taurus. My blood type. It's O positive. I will try to sneak a video at Kelly's house. I love doing videos at Kelly's house. There's so many good plants, and Friday if it goes well. Okay, I can do that. I met him in high school, but I didn't start dating him until I was, what, 28, 29. Do a video on Friday. Sounds good. In the new guest room. What should we do in the guest room? Do I believe in spirituality? This is getting deep. Kelly's not married. She's married to me. Fall is the best, in my opinion. Hell. Kelly, you are mine. I don't care if you get married or not. You're still mine. As long as who you're with understands that, then that's good. Kelly and I are each other's endgame. We're going to live in a greenhouse with lots of pugs. Smoke a Pall Mall. Also the last one. I don't disagree with you, JD. Good. Lots of love to it. Oh, I really want to go to India. I think it'd be awesome. TB, tuberculosis. Yeah, I'm not a big menthol person. I will smoke them. I really like Camel Crushes because of the novelty of them. Usually I forget to crush the ball, but I heard that they used to be, excuse me, too much wine. I heard that they used to be completely not menthol until you crush the ball, but now they're menthol and they're super menthol when you crush the ball. I just want to go to Asia too. I want to go everywhere. I'm not a fan of filterless cigarettes. No, my throat does not hurt when I smoke. Actually, it never did, even when I started. This wine kind of reminds me of Silver Oak, if I'm remembering it correctly, which is also a nostalgic wine for me, but maybe that's just in my head. I actually have done roleplay ASMR videos. I have a couple of them, but thank you. But it's not really my thing, but don't you get coughed by smoking? I don't. I know that it's really common too, but I haven't, at least not yet. Thank you, Antonio. I started this channel because I love ASMR and I was watching it. I have used a Ouija board and I own one. No, I don't think you can get hooked on your first cigarette. Generally, I think people's first cigarettes are usually not that pleasant. Especially whenever you try to inhale on your first cigarette, then it's a nightmare. What was I saying? Damn. Side effect of getting old. What made me start smoking on my channel? Because I liked smoking in passing, and I thought that the smoke would kind of lend itself well to ASMR, like the movement of it. I thought it would kind of be tingly in itself, and it just kind of took off. And then I found that I also really enjoy it. Yes, Dr. Beer. I was. I don't understand I don't understand why ASMR happens. I don't think it's weird. For some reason, I don't get very into most male ASMR artists. It's hard for me to get tingles from guys. I think it's hard for me to like separate like I don't know, the male voice from the sounds, but I think a woman's voice just kind of more nurturing. But I there are some male ASMR artists I like, but generally I listen to females. Thank you, Frankie. No, no, Ross. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I actually, males are stronger with giving massages, but if I like go to a masseuse, I prefer to have a female. Uh, Also because of the separation thing. Yeah, it's hard and weird to talk about. No, I don't think it's weird at all. I fall asleep to ASMR almost every single night. Dr. Beer, I did not know that was a thing, but that makes total sense. I guess a lot of chiropractors are ASMR-ish, like they'll have fountains or like soft music playing. So yeah, they want you to relax. Is it, Logan? I feel like it's the same as my videos. Now I want to check out. No, it's not bad. No, I also like watching Bob Ross, and it is kind of ASMR too. I also love the sound that his brush makes with the paint. That's very good. I smoke about a half pack a day. Let's see how many I've smoked today. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, water is also very, very good for ASMR. That's why I like fountains, I think. Yeah, I send cigarettes by mail. I say they're books. I've done that before. But I don't know if you can legally send them to the post office. It works when I've tried it. Bob Ross is cool. Tax efficient ASMR. No, I pay my taxes, unfortunately. I talk too much. Hey, Fireball. I've actually never tried Fireball. Kelly, maybe we should try Fireball. I'm having a great day. Hello to England. Thank you. I will do more of reading on the porch. I like that too. Thank you. Like, I was shocked. I thought the comments when I did that would be just making fun of how horrible I am at reading out loud, because I am, and I know I am. But I feel like the more I do it, hopefully the better I'll be at it. We'll see. Or I'll just stay horrible at it. Do I regret any of my tattoos? No. I can't do smoke rings. I wish I could. No, I have actually had one tattoo covered, but that was from a previous relationship. And it wasn't really so much that it was a regret. It's just not something I really, like I said, as a regret. I don't regret doing it, but I just didn't want to see it every day forever. So I covered it with Halloween things. I'm 33. So now I have pumpkins and a cauldron over it. I guess it was hard smoking because I had to smoke between reading, so I had to get it in when I could. Jesus, Ross. Your dog eats better than I do. Thank you, Dr. Beer. Oh, I bet they have. That's a good idea. I've been meaning to get another tattoo. That's the kind of thing you get addicted to. Kelly has a lot of tattoos. I could just go with her. Thank you. A dark person. I'm the world's happiest curmudgeon. Kelly is 2? Kelly, correct me. You're 2 years older than me, right? Just 2. I have tried smoking too once, and I did it on this live stream. I have smoked from a holder before. I also did that on this live stream. Fly likes the smoke. It's an interesting idea. Ice, and most of my tattoos are blue and white, black and white, so that would work. Yes, Kelly. Oh God, I don't think I could do a TikTok. I'm not. Whenever I think of TikTok, I think of dancing, and I cannot dance. So. Well, I'm glad you stayed longer, JD. I want to do another little one. Let's do another pre. I would really, I visited Canada whenever I was a kid. Niagara Falls, if that even counts. Because back then you didn't need a passport to go to Canada. Is that what I have? No. I don't know, I've never tried them. What are you most scared of in life? Clowns and sharks. Specifically Ronald McDonald and sharks. I am very not a fan of Ronald McDonald. Canada should build a wall. I mean, I hope they don't. But there's so much, I don't know, it's like America, but better. That's what it seems like. Sorry, I probably get shit on a lot for saying that, but yes, I will post this once it is done. We have 11 minutes left. I was born in April. Yeah, I always post live streams. But no, it's fair. It's a fair thing to ask. Yeah, I've been meaning to do like a 1920s, I guess noir is more 40s look. Like a flapper kind of look. April's a really nice month to be born in because it's not crazy hot. Whenever the flowers start coming out, you know it's going to be your birthday. No, I've seen the old It, and I've seen both of the new It's, and I've read It, and that doesn't bother me at all. Just Ronald McDonald bothers me. Oh yeah, I think she did that too. I think Goodnight Moon also did a flapper style thing. I don't know if April 1st, that sucks. I'm sorry that people really fuck with you because of that. Um, I don't know how much I hold horoscopes to truth, but I am definitely a Taurus, and whenever I read descriptions of Tauruses and our pig-headedness, it definitely applies to me. Yeah. Also, I saw she just did a cocktails on a train video, I think, which obviously I wouldn't steal that idea. I haven't actually seen that video. Maybe because I was worried about subconsciously making mine like that. Maybe I'll make mine and then I'll watch that one. True, Ross. But then you might just get cash. I bet it is. All of her videos are really good. I have been known to inhale cigars, even though you're not supposed to. Because I like mild cigars, and whenever you're used to inhaling cigarette smoke, it's hard to stop yourself from inhaling a cigar. I've been meaning to get more Davidoffs because I really like those. Yeah, John St. Francis. Yeah, I do. I do too. I like the enunciation in her videos. I have not tried rolling my own, but I just bought all the stuff to do it. So I'm going to do a rolling video soon. I want to visit India. That'd be awesome. I know it's not, I mean, it's closer to Europe than it is to the United States. Kelly, have you ever been to India? I don't think you have. Have you? Maybe if we go over there for a while, we could also go to India. Yeah, definitely not right now. Maybe next summer. Once things go, I mean, I guess this is the new normal, but whenever things go a little bit more towards the way they were. See? You've never been to, do you have any desire to? Kelly's my traveling buddy. We've been playing this since we were like, what? 16. Describe myself in one word. Determined. That's cool, Ross. Yes, Louise Smith is Kelly. I have not seen the new season of Lucifer yet. It's a lot like that scene in High Fidelity. It's like if you say yeah, it doesn't mean you want to. It doesn't mean you're going to. Because I'm dating myself, but I love High Fidelity. I haven't seen that John St. Francis. Yes, I've seen Peaky Blinders, and I love it. Love it. I've had bare feet in videos, especially like boot try-on videos. Do I like any European shows? Yes. I really like a lot of the like English period shows, which I guess is very feminine of me. I don't know if a lot of guys like those. I mean, everyone likes a lot of people like Downton Abbey and stuff, but I like a lot of British shows, and I love how like I'll recognize actors a lot. I mean, I know that it seems like the same actors kind of tend to gravitate towards those same kind of period shows, and I like it. They're like, oh, that was so and so from this. It is amazing. I found some capris. I bought them today. You know, I saw them and I just had to. They remind me of somebody. Anything I can get, right? I've never even heard of Peep Show, Ross. I'm glad you made it for a live stream too. I do really like literature. I guess I'm kind of boring with books. I like classics. I also love, in that I love horror movies. I also love horror books. Like I love Dracula. Well, it's not even really horror, but I love classic horror books too. Thank you, Matt. Actually, I've never offered Kelly a Capri. I should do that. Since I'm going to see her next weekend, I'll probably still have some of these because I'll be smoking more between now and then. Today's Saturday. But no, I do like Lovecraft. There's a new crap, I wish I could remember what it was. There's a new series coming out that's based on Lovecraft that I'm excited about. Now I can't remember what it was. My brain fails me. I'm really bad at remembering the authors of the things that I've written. I haven't watched, I've never had to say that out loud. My favorite comic is Local. Oh, Lovecraft Country. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. I want to see that. My least favorite cigarette? Anything unfiltered. I bought a box of tan American Spirits and they turned out to be unfiltered and I had one puff of them. I look like a country music type of person. How dare you say that to me? I like indie rock. Poldark. I don't wear sandals in winter. Sarah Connor. I don't know who that. Oh, you mean like Terminator? Oh, is it because of the leather jacket? Silent Season. I've never even heard of them. Actually, Coos found my band on the internets and listened to some of the music. So he said it wasn't bad, but I'm not about to post a link because I know people would tear it apart because it's really not that great. I've never been tested for my IQ. I have 2 pugs, 2 mixed dogs, a tarantula, a toad, and I got a frog like a week ago, a Pac-Man frog. Oh, I bet I would like it. I really, really want to go to Florence. I think the canals would be very interesting. What's the situation with the warehouse? I sold it on Thursday. I have 2 videos on the roof. I made one, and then I made another one for Patreon. And the Patreon one was the last video I ever made on the roof, but I feel like it's going to be posted after the Patreon one is. No, I did not sell it for $1 million. Post live stream, I'm actually drinking. I thought you'd never ask. I am. Does not have a label on my Yeti. I hear you can't get this in Canada. Maybe you can get it in Europe. I'm not sure. It's really good. It reminds me of Silver Oak, which I also really like. Oh, I stored all kinds of things in the warehouse. I also rented out some of it, which was fun to tell the people who were renting out parts of the warehouse that they needed to get all their shit out by last Thursday. Silver Oak is amazing. But it does. As long as I can actually remember what silver oak tastes like, oh, the Southern's coming out of me. I am a little bit of a romantic, yes. This reminds me of that. My favorite vacation spot is Maine, from what I have visited already. Oh, I like snakes, Ross. I guess your dog doesn't. How do I perceive love? That's quite a deep question for this live stream. It's 5 o'clock. 5:01. I should have already ended it. But now I feel like I can't. How long have you been? I don't know what that means. That's right. Yeah, don't end it. Let's just do this forever. I'll drink this whole bottle of wine, which I clearly did not chill before drinking it, because Dan would murder me if he knew I chilled a bottle of red wine, but he's in England. He can't do anything. And his wife, Elizabeth, seems to have a good control over him, so I think I'm safe. My favorite ASMR trigger is, I like good old-fashioned tapping, especially on like empty boxes, but my favorite is like a liquid lip, or like lip gloss, like pumping, like, and the sticky, like, also mascara. Just like, I love makeup sounds. They're what really got me into ASMR. Did I start making plans for 2021? Nope. My dream job? I've already had my dream job. I worked at an art library and music library in college. I liked the art library obviously more because I was an art. Thank you. Oh, I was an art major. And I just loved shelving the books, which would also make a completely awesome ASMR video. So I was thinking eventually it would be fun to kind of like volunteer at the library part-time. Could be like, just let me come in and shelve books. Just let me come in and shelve books. I actually really like room temperature sushi. Good, chef. Good. I know, I should stop it. Do I know who Rouse? Nope, I don't know who that is. Get out of the windows. I don't understand that question. I'm glad you can make the live stream too. Fine, okay. I'll smoke one more cigarette and then we will end it, okay? We're gonna do more for old time's sake. With the raw lighter. I've got dinner to cook. Steak and potatoes. Steak and mashed potatoes. I'm from Kentucky. Good old bluegrass horse state, bourbon. And mint juleps. Which is weird because bourbon's not in mint juleps. Actually, I just subscribed to Amazon Prime has different movie channels, not with gravy. With lots of butter though. I do like roast potatoes, highly. Oh, it's called Shudder. Amazon Prime has different channels that, like, if you subscribe to the other channels, you'll get more movies in that genre. and Shudder is their horror movie channel, so I just subscribed to it. So it just opened up a whole new world of horror movies for me. So I've been watching, surprise, a lot of horror movies lately. What is my pet peeve? Oh, I think I have a lot. I think I have a lot, but I also don't think I have that many. One of my biggest ones used to be smoking, but that changed. I have very specific pet peeves that I wouldn't have if I hadn't experienced certain people. They're more tied to people that I really didn't like and things that they did a lot. Like, I used to work with somebody who would say long story short, which there's nothing wrong with saying that, but it became a pet peeve because of how much I disliked that person. I could make another video of smoking in my car. I guess I could break my rule again. Maybe whenever I go drive to Kelly's next weekend, I'll make one. I wanted to change anything about myself. Yeah, I feel like it's... I should do live streams, yeah. Yeah, I guess tapping can be annoying if it's not ASMR. If it's not in the ASMR universe. Oh, I also hate it whenever people say thanks in advance, like in an email. It's like, you don't even know I'm going to do this. Don't thank me for it yet. That's also something that was tied to someone I used to work with. Used to always say that. Look. I'm getting irritated just thinking about it. Just thinking about someone saying thanks in advance. Messiness is probably my biggest pet peeve. Someone who's messy. People who don't clean up after themselves. Or make it so that I can't clean up after them. Yeah, I don't know what I would say is my least favorite thing about myself. I know I know there are things. I don't want to be like that kind of person, but generally, I guess there are things I haven't figured out yet because I really, really work at changing things when I don't like them about myself. Thanks, Logan. Thanks in advance. No, when the cigarette's done, we're done. What's the difference between a smoking vlog and like this? My major in art school was graphic design, which I did for a while. I don't know, probably 7, 8 years. No, it was longer than that. It was probably 9. I had 3 graphic design jobs. I'm very much an introvert. I can honestly say there are not many times where I'm more uncomfortable than I am whenever I'm at a party. I did go into graphic design. I just stopped. And now I just do YouTube as my job. cannot make smoke rings. I try sometimes. Thank you, Carl. I know. I need to thoroughly check out the new warehouse to see if there's anything good, and I will find a way to get on that roof. Thank you, Gary. I actually did a new drawing of like the surroundings of my front porch that I want to do another watercolor video of, just because I love doing watercolor. That yellow thing is a fan. No, the new warehouse is in New Albany, so it's just across the river. It's about the same distance from my house, but go for it, Gary. Yeah, I smoked indoors at the warehouse. The last warehouse video I posted of the Q&A. I'm constantly discovering things about myself. Not always good things. But I guess that's the same with everybody. Oh yeah, I should definitely do some fall videos. I've been wanting to do another bonfire video, which I just got so much to do with it because yeah, it's a butane. Yeah, it's a torch. I got it really, the insert really for cigars. No, I just paid this tree company to cut down 2 giant trees in my backyard. And hey, Deep Chill. So I have so much firewood for bonfires now. The best purchase you made. The best purchase I made was buying the pumpkin man that Costco has right now for Halloween. I made that and I built it, and it's like 7 feet tall and enormous, and one of my favorite things I've ever bought. Never gonna regret that. I have not been to the UK, but I have always wanted to go. We're almost done. I don't have a favorite country singer. I'm not really that big into country. Thank you. It's just cool when people are. It just never hit me the same as rock. Like I don't know, just the guitar in country is not the same. What do you do when you feel low? I will swing. I have a swing in my backyard. I like swinging. I have never smoked those. Thank you, Logan. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love the live streams too. I'm going to keep smoking and drinking after this is done. Although, only smoking outside, I'm going to go inside and make dinner. Steak and potatoes sounds really good. My favorite artist? I love the Weaker Thans and Stars. I guess you could say I have a thing for Canadian musicians. I love especially the older Foo Fighters. I know that's not indie rock, but I love them. Hey Mercedes. Oh, I've never heard of them. My favorite movie is Better Off Dead, which is surprising. It's not a horror movie. Oh, good, Caroline. I am not single. Okay, I swear, Logan, the next live stream will have $2. I want my $2. My grandmother flipped out and dropped a bunch of acid and hijacked a bus full of penguins, so. Okay. We are done. No, I will never have my husband in a video. Ever. He would not behave himself. He would make everything into a joke and it would just annoy the piss out of me. So, no, he'll never be in one. I am not a very emotional person, but we are done with this live stream. I'm going to go make dinner and drink wine and have a relaxing Saturday, and I hope you guys do the same. Bye.